Hi everyone. It's ActivePresenter tutorial here. Sometimes, when creating videos or demonstrations, you need to cover private or sensitive information that is not supposed to be publicly shown. This video is going to show you an amazing feature in ActivePresenter to do that, blur effect. Let's get started. I have a video here. Suppose that I want to blur this snowman's face. Initially, to blur it, you have to insert a blur area. To do that, you have to select the video object in the timeline first and then take the following steps. First, select video range in the timeline by dragging playhead markers along the timeline ruler. Second, click the Insert Blur Area button. A dialog will pop up and allow you to specify the duration. Then click OK. Take a closer look at the timeline here. By default, the blur effect time bar is inserted at the playhead position in colored green. And its duration will be the range that you have selected. From there, it's also a keyframe inserted automatically which can be realized by a white diamond. Each keyframe marks one specified area in the video. In case the target object remains its size and position, you only need to change the blur effect start time and duration. Just drag this bar along the timeline ruler. After doing that, the blur area will appear on the canvas at the same time. Now, I'd like to drag the blur area's handles to cover the snowman's face. In this video, the snowman's face is a moving object. It changes its size and position. To cover it precisely, I have to insert more keyframes. To do that, seek the playhead along the timeline ruler. Then drag the blur area's handles on the canvas. Each time you do that, a new keyframe will be automatically inserted in the timeline. The more keyframes you insert, the more exactly the blur effect and the moving object path fit. Let's see the effect that we have created. As you can see, the blur area doesn't match the object path completely. Don't worry, ActivePresenter allows you to edit each video frame. I just need some keyframes to make the blur effect match the object path closely. Here, I zoom in the timeline to edit this range more precisely. And then add more keyframes. You can also click this button to add new keyframes. At that time, the effect time bar may be full of keyframes and it's hard for you to navigate them. Don't worry, you can click the Go to Next Keyframe button. Or Go to Previous Keyframe button to save your time. Let's see the preview. You can also change properties of the blur effect for better result. In the blur effect section of the properties pane, ActivePresenter offers 3 properties that you can customize the way you want. From here, the blurriness changes the level of blurriness. For example, I increase the blurriness level up to 22, so the snowman's face is blurrier. Otherwise, the blur area will be clearer when I decrease the blurriness level. Blur orientation lets you blur the object horizontally or vertically or in both. With mask type, you can also set the form of the blur area such as ellipse or rectangle. Sometimes, if your video has more than one object needed to be blurred, you have to insert one blur effect to each object. Additionally, if you want to blur the whole video, just delete all of keyframes. To delete keyframes, you can click it and drag it downward until it turns gray. Then release the mouse button. As you can see, after deleting all of keyframes, the whole video has been blurred. Moreover, you can delete the blur effect if you don't need it anymore. Similar to deleting keyframes, just drag the effect time bar downward until it turns gray. And then release the mouse button. So, that's the end of this video. Hope it'll help.